Hello everyone, it's finally December and the end of the year is in sight. I'm pretty short on free time this week, so let's quickly look at what is the last humble choice for this year. First up is Wasteland 3. This is a turn-based tactical RPG and it looks pretty nice, but I'm not massively into turn-based games. If you are, you could do a lot worse than this game. I already have it, so this will be the game I'm giving away this month. This is an action RPG which felt to me a little bit like the Yakuza series of games, or Yakuza. You start out running about the place doing your basic training stuff before moving off to a newly discovered island for fortune and glory. Combat takes some getting used to, but it's pretty cool. You get to play a warrior, technical or magic class, which will change how you do things in the game. Overall, I'm enjoying it, and I hope to get some spare time to put into it. First Class Trouble is basically Among Us on a boat. I have to apologise for this one, it's not my kind of game, and as a multiplayer game, it involved learning the whole thing before I can fairly review it. It looks nice, so if you like Among Us or games like that, you'll probably enjoy this, but I'm out before a match even starts. Sorry developers. I'm not the target audience. To be super fair to the game, here's a snippet from the trailer.
Deceive, but most importantly, have fun.
The next game is a pixel art detective adventure called Backbone. I'm a sucker for adventures anyway, but Backbone is really beautiful to look at. The game looks very cinematic with great use of light and rain effects and things like framing and parallax scrolling going on in the background. It all contributes to a cool sense of style which drags you into an already interesting game. I'm looking forward to finding time to play it properly. Toem is a cute looking adventure where you go from place to place solving puzzles with your camera and making friends. The black and white aesthetic gives it a certain charm, and this is another game I'm looking forward to playing more fully.
Cheap, but
Where the water tastes like wine. This is a game that claims to be an adventure game, but it's definitely a visual novel. There's bits where you walk around the landscape at a snail's pace, but the rest is just dialogue. This is my problem with visual novels. They've taken books, added a soundtrack if you're lucky, in this case a very good soundtrack, and then they've added extra steps. If it were just animated and didn't need me to play it, then I could watch it. If it were a book, I could read it. If it was an audiobook, then I could just listen to it. But it's kind of the worst of show of all three things mashed together. I have to sit clicking and dragging myself from section to section, and it really just feels like a punishment. And while this game's had a lot of work put in to make it appealing, it's still something that I feel is a problem with all visual novels, at least for me. This is a decent roguelite. There's fun platform and slash action and a futuristic pixel art style. I don't know if it'll keep me engaged, but for now, I'm enjoying what it has to offer. Lastly, we have Super MagBot, a magnet-based platformer where you use magnet power to pull or push yourself around maps to collect things, avoid traps, and get to an exit. I wouldn't say it was Super Meat Boy with magnets, but it feels very close to that. So that's it, the last humble choice of the year. GreedFall seems decent and Backbone is probably the main game for me to enjoy. Otherwise, the rest of it's not really my cup of tea. Obviously, every genre isn't for me, especially multiplayer, visual novels, and turn-based games, but there's a decent audience out there for all of them. Let me know what you think in the comments, what games you like and what isn't for you, and as ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.